Greetings, everyone. It's Glenn Calloway coming to you from the basement. First off, my apologies. I've got a cold, so if I sound kind of weird or I'm raspy or whatever, that's why. Um, I had to do this video right away. It is a contest entry for my good friend Sam St. John, Salmon and Glenn Funkel, the Cosmic Torpedoes. What can I say? Sam's a brother from another mother, and yeah, so he's doing a contest just because he wants to. He's at 577 subscribers, and the intent of the contest isn't really to raise his subscription, but if you would do that, that'd be great. Let's get him to 600. Come on, that's a pretty good number. Sam's actually celebrating 2 years in the vinyl community, which is pretty good. He's just a bit behind me. I'm going to be celebrating 3 years next March, I think, or end of February, something like that. Sam's got 5 things he wants us to talk about in this contest. The first, let's just go through them one at a time and show them. First thing is a box set, your favorite box set. Well, the box set you're going to have to pry from my cold dead hands is my prized Beatles in mono vinyl box set. Now right now it's sitting on a shelf with a bunch of Christmas lights all over it, so I didn't want to disrupt my whole little setting over there, so I brought the CD set over to show. Just pretend this is much bigger and heavier. Beatles in mono vinyl, wow, just incredible. If you can ever get your hands on one, if you can ever afford one, you won't regret it ever. It sounds amazing. Beatles in mono, box set. Number 2, an album from someone you have seen live. Okay, I was trying to think. Was fortunate enough to see a ton of great artists live, and one I thought people might be most interested in is Jimi Hendrix. I saw Jimi in 1969 at Maple Leaf Gardens. That was the same show prior to the performance. He got busted for heroin in Toronto, and interesting story when Jimi came back. Just shows the difference in the media back then to what it is now. The courthouse was what they called an old city hall downtown Toronto, and the day he came for his court case, I used to hang at this pool hall, and a couple of buddies came up to me and said, we're going downtown to watch Jimi Hendrix at court. And I went, come on, it'll probably be, a bit of a zoo or something. So they came back and reported to me that Jimi walked in of his own accord, sat down in a pew like any common person would, waiting to get called for a case. There was no press around, and they actually talked to him and stuff. I wished I had gone, man. I missed out on that. But so I'm going to show Jimi Hendrix, my favorite Jimi Hendrix album, Electric Ladyland. Absolutely love this album. Double album, one of the great double albums of all time. This is the reissue that the Hendrix estate puts out. They do a really good job on these reissues. But Jimi Hendrix Experience, my live album. Still sealed album. I'm stealing Sam's thunder on this, and actually Sam was the guy who told me that the sale was on. Amazon for some reason put these on sale for like $14 or $15, and how could you go wrong? So Bob Dylan, Springtime in New York, the Bootleg Series, Volume 16, 1980, 1982. Still has the hype sticker, still sealed. And like Sam said, I'm not sure if I'm going to open mine or not. Maybe one day. Okay, show an album you have listened to once. Frank Zappa, who I absolutely love. I bought this CD. I actually bought it used. Zappa. I always try and pick stuff up that I haven't got. Frank, I mean, his catalog is like, considering the albums that came out in his lifetime and posthumously, it's like 120 albums or something. It's crazy. So, and I think I have about 60. This is Starburst Bruck in 1978 live. Now, I brought this home, put it on. It's a bad bootleg. That's why it's only been played once. The sound quality sucks. I don't know. It says made in Canada. Fooey Records. But not an enjoyable listen because I love the music, but it's it just sounds bad. Okay. Number 5, an autographed album. Now, the one I wanted to show, it's on my wall again. I would have had to take in my camera and taken it over there. It's Neil Young, and the reason I wanted to show the Neil Young first was because I got it myself. It wasn't something that I, ordered with a Neil Young autograph or something. Neil actually autographed it for me. So that would have been the one I like to show. The second one I'm most proud of is one of the greatest musicians of all time, a legend in jazz, Oscar Peterson. So my daughter's boyfriend at the time was working at this photography studio where they rented equipment, and Oscar Peterson's hobby was photography. And he used to tell me that Oscar used to come into the store and rent, little gadgets and whatever. So I gave him a CD. I said, if Oscar ever comes in, can you get an autograph for me? Sure enough. Best wishes, Oscar Peterson. I treasure this because the man was such a treasure. And yeah, very cool. So that's my autographed album. And that's my video. So please support Sam's contest. Please subscribe to Sam. And Sam will see you on Tuesday nights on the live chat every Tuesday, 8 o'clock, with Rob from Northern Revolution. Sam St. John, join us. Everyone have a great day.